Valentine's Day fast approaching, I wanted to do something special, so we decided to order lobster. We ordered from the Maine Lobster Now company, and they delivered right to our doorstep. So let's see what we got in our box, and let's see what's inside of it. So we have some promotional on how to contact the Maine Lobster Now company. They want us to send them a picture of us with our lobsters. And it looks like we have a nice brochure on how to store live lobsters and all the directions on how to cook or prepare whatever you ordered. And there's nice directions on how to, we're going to be boiling our live Maine lobsters, so have those all ready for us to go. And we have our packing slip here, and we ordered two 2-pound live Maine lobsters. All right, now let's get a look at them. Ooh, they're all packaged nice in a styrofoam container. They come in this box, and let's see what one of them looks like. They do pack them with a little bit of seaweed, and they want you to cook them as soon as you get them. So we're going to wait a couple of hours before we start cooking. So here's one lobster. And here's another one. And they're all wrapped up in this seaweed, and they're still alive. They're still moving. They're just really, really cold. And it looks like they packed them with some ice packs to keep them chilled. So I'm just going to keep them in this container until I'm ready to go. I'm going to store them out in the garage. It's super cold out there. Okay, now we're going to get ready for our lobster boil. You're going to need a great big stock pot, and for every 1.5 pounds of lobster you're going to need 3 quarts of water. So our lobsters are 2 pounds each, and I put 2 gallons of water in, 1 gallon for each lobster. Also, in addition to that, you're going to need a 1/4 cup of sea salt for each gallon of water, and I've already added that in. So you can see that the pot is going. I've got it on high. When that gets up to a nice rolling boil, then we'll be ready to put our lobsters in. Now, on a side note, you're going to want some drawn butter. And a great way to do this is you can do it in the microwave, you can do it over the stove. I'm just putting my butter here in the pan, and I've got it next to the lobster pot. And I'm just going to let it melt on its own. It'll be a nice, rich, creamy butter to dunk all of that good lobster meat in. So once all that gets going, we'll drop the lobsters in the pot. Okay, so our water is beginning to boil. And we have our lobsters here, but we're not ready for them yet. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some of this seaweed. In the pot like that. And now I'm going to get some scissors, and I'm going to remove the rubber bands that are on the lobster claws. Just any kind of scissors will do. And here we go. We have the lobsters right here, and we're going to take these rubber bands off. So I've got them in this little bucket, and we're just going to snip them just like that. Just easy peasy. And you don't want to cook the rubber bands in with your lobster. Okay, so our water is back up to a boil, and we're ready to dunk our lobsters in. Now you're going to remove the lid, and you're not going to cook them with the lid on. The lid stays off. So I'm going to set that over there, and you're going to want to use tongs or just your hands, and you're just going to plop the lobsters into the boiling water. Now, according to the directions, it says that these are going to take about 15 minutes to cook. At about 7 minutes, I'm going to stir the pot. Okay, so it's been about 7 minutes. I'm going to give our lobsters a stir in the pot, like that. We've got about another 7 minutes to go. Okay, so our time is up with the lobsters. We're going to turn the heat down. We're going to transfer them to a dish, and then we're going to submerge them in some cold water for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to submerge these in some ice cold water for 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, we're going to take the lobsters out of the cold water. We're going to let them drip dry a little bit, and we're going to put them on our serving platter. Shake off all that water. And there you go, your lobsters are